What's going on, my Lantern ones? This is your boy Moash the Mono back again with explaining the true powers of advanced Conquerors Haki from my boy Hypekage on YouTube. You already know the vibes, link in the description. With the recent revelations in the chapters with advanced Conquerors being a way to fight, going forward, it's going to be a big thing and everyone's trying to jump on topic to figure out what exactly it is. Oda has done a great job of just giving us little gems of what actually is going to be a bigger picture in the story. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I need me an AMV. Like, these AMVs are all fire. I see so many of them on YouTube. I think I might be able to make one myself, but that might take a little bit of time. I like them. Yeah. Oh, I should have said this before the video started. So basically, Advanced Conquerors Haki is being able to infuse things with your Conquerors Haki, whether it be your club, whether it be your sword, whether it be your sandals in Luffy's case. So that's the rundown.
All right, guys, welcome back with me with another YouTube video. So today I'll talking about true power of advanced Conquerors.
Yeah, he doesn't
Haki.
talk himself. He has a robot.
Make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing this anime reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you can do is smash that like button, and if you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell or you will miss future anime videos.
Let's go.
I recently made a video regarding the future of this new form of Conquerors Haki, and I came across some new ideas on how it can be used.
Okay.
In my last video, I talked about how advanced Conquerors Haki would be pretty lame if it was just a stronger version of Ryuo, and how
That's what I thought. Okay, so Ryuo is not, people are getting this mixed up. Ryuo is not, well, I can't say it. Ryuo is not something different from Haki, because Hyogoro said it himself. What you guys call Haki is just Ryuo, and it's just the flow of Haki, not being able to just use Haki. So it's almost, they're basically tied in tandem, but people tend to get them confused about being two different things, even though they're really just the same thing. And one thing about Ryuo, right, is the flow of Haki. And one thing he said, don't overstress, or what Hyogoro says, don't overstress when you use Haki, let it flow. And Gear 4th is basically Luffy overstressing his Haki through his devil fruit, through his body. So if he's able to then be able to flow it like Ryuo flow through his body, I feel like his Gear 4th form will be more complete and he won't run out of Haki as fast. But that's my little take on Advanced Conquerors Haki and Luffy being able to use it with his devil fruit. Let's get back into the video.
Term infusion, as stated in the official translation,
what did he say?
Opened a lot of. In my last video, I talked about how advanced Conquerors Haki would be pretty lame if it was just a stronger version of Ryuo, and how the term infusion, as stated in the official translation, opened a lot of doors open for other uses of Conquerors Haki. The first use of advanced Conquerors Haki would be infusing it with your normal Haki like Luffy does in chapter 1010.
The clash with Kaido, which is pretty fire.
You can infuse Conquerors Haki with observation Haki.
From Kaido's mouth, from observation, hold on, I just cut him off. From Kaido's mouth himself, only a select few of very powerful individuals are able to use or infuse Conquerors Haki with their attacks. Luffy's up there, that means Luffy is cracking top 15, all most powerful in One Piece verse. But we continue in the video.
In short, you can infuse Conquerors Haki with observation Haki and armament Haki.
True.
There is also an even high level or new use of Conquerors Haki, allowing the user to manipulate and generate Conquerors Haki. First, observation infusion. I previously thought that it would simply boost the accuracy. Say that again? There is also an even high level or new use of Conquerors armament Haki. There is also an even high level or new use of Conquerors Haki, allowing the user to manipulate and generate Conquerors Haki. First, observation infusion.
Wait, hold on.
I think I'm hearing it wrong. And armament Haki. You can infuse Conquerors Haki with observation Haki and armament Haki. There is also an even high level or new use of Conquerors Haki, allowing the user to manipulate and generate Conquerors Haki.
I think he means it's like when they're using it or infusing it. I think that's what he meant.
Observation infusion. I previously thought that it would simply boost the accuracy, range, and distance your observation Haki can see into the future.
That'd be pretty dope.
However, I now believe that it could be very different from that and a lot stronger. Regular observation Haki allows the user to sense intent and emotions. In Fujitori's case, you can basically sense the aura, or the Fujitora being the admiral, basically the aura of the people, so you know where people are without actually being able to see them. And then you have future sight, being able to see a little bit further in the future. But I haven't seen a combination of Conquerors Haki. So Conquerors Haki infused observation Haki would allow the user to conquer the emotions and intent of their opponent.
See, that's almost like a Fujitora thing because Fujitora sees people in color. So they basically, I don't know if he can see the intent of the person, but I feel like it's in that realm. So if you're able to control it, actually controlling someone's emotions, conquering someone's emotion, overwhelming their presence, or overwhelming them with force, it's all in the same
For
ballpark.
example,
So
a
maybe.
user of Conqueror's Haki infused observation Haki would be able to completely eliminate their opponent's will to fight. They would also be able to change their opponent's intent with an
Yo, I mean, with him saying that, isn't that not a throwback to Zoro and Monet? Monet knew that she was going to die, and she felt the overwhelming presence of Zoro. So he controlled her emotions enough for her to be like, "I'm already dead," and literally killed her without actually killing her, but still killing her. It's crazy.
attack. So a lethal sword slash would become non-lethal. This would only work on weaker individuals and/or the effect would vary depending on the opponent's will.
Facts.
Maybe advanced observation Haki plus Conqueror's Haki would simply allow the user to see into the farther into the future. This is what Shanks used to stop.
Imagine being able to see 10 seconds into the future. Like, you're just chilling, you watch a pillow fall, you're like, you know what? It's about to fall. Then you get up and go catch it. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine just seeing so far into the future that you get bored. Like, at that point, you're just like, I know it's going to happen, so I don't have to react right now. I could just wait a little bit. All right, it's time to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be
war and to stop Kaido from going to Wano. This could have been what
Well, okay, so he's saying that the reason why Shanks went to Marineford is because he saw everything that was going to happen. So that's not even seeing 10 seconds. That's like seeing a whole day in the future. Like, okay, Kaido's going to be here. Let me meet up with Kaido, send him back, and then I'll go to Marineford to stop him from killing Kobe, which is going to be the whole other day. Imagine being able to see 24 hours into the day, 24 hours into the future. I mean, that's basically fortune telling at that point.
Roger did to convince Garp to take care of it, stop Kaido from going to Wano. This could have been what Roger did to convince Garp to take care of Ace, but that's a stretch. Second, armament infusion.
Yeah,
this is the most straightforward one since we've seen it before. Big Mom and Kaido infuse their Conqueror's Haki with regular old armament.
Yo, so okay, the thing I have a question about, right? So we do know after the last chapter and a couple chapters before when Prometheus got cut, not even a couple chapters, in Whole Cake Island when Prometheus got cut the first time, he felt the pain of being cut, and he felt the pain when Zoro cut him, and Zeus felt the pain when he was being eaten by Hera. So does Napoleon not feel anything? Does he just hit every other blade to hit other people and just not feel anything? So say he got hit by the rust fruit, right? I mean, it probably won't be able to affect him because it's Big Mom's soul and Napoleon seems pretty strong, but wouldn't he feel the pain of being clashing all the time? Or if Zoro did Ashura and literally cut Napoleon in half, wouldn't Napoleon literally feel that? I'm confused.
Luffy, Whitebeard, and Roger.
He does, because when Killer fun fact, when Killer was chasing him, he's like, I'm just a sword. So he did feel getting hit.
Mom and Kaido infused.
So my man is look, he always smiling like Big Mom. They're so sadistic. He enjoys the pain. He loves it. Whenever Big Mom is using him as a toy, he loves it.
Luffy.
Okay, let's go back.
Big Mom and Kaido infuse their Conqueror's Haki with regular old armament. Luffy, Whitebeard, and Roger use Ryuo plus Conqueror's Haki.
Facts.
Both versions increase strength and defense.
Facts.
However, Ryuo plus Conqueror's Haki also gives the user internal destruction.
True.
Third,
okay, it gives him. Okay, hold on.
Conqueror, internal destruction. Increase strength and defense. However, Ryuo plus Conqueror's Haki.
See, okay, so it's not even just Ryuo plus Conquerors because we already figured out that advanced armament or advanced Ryuo can already do internal damage.
Also gives the
Conqueror's Haki just adds a little bit of
user internal destruction. Third, advanced Conquerors. I personally believe that infusion is not advanced Conqueror's Haki, but rather a different use of it.
Okay, this is literally my biggest harping thing on the whole situation with the whole advanced Conqueror's Haki. I don't think what Luffy is doing right now is advanced Conquerors. I think it's just an application of Conqueror's Haki, and that advanced Conquerors is a completely different thing, and that's probably why Kaido was able to still take out Luffy, because Kaido has advanced Conquerors, but Luffy has an advanced application of Conquerors, and it just wasn't on par to what Kaido's was yet. And also Kaido's Conquerors is still going to be stronger than Luffy's right now, because it says Conqueror's Haki, or his Haki in general, goes almost in tandem with how strong you are or how much stronger you get. So and that's the case, Kaido is way stronger than Luffy right now, so his Conqueror's Haki or his Haki in general is going to be stronger than Luffy's. All right, tangent
Like
over.
how you can sense emotions in not advanced Conqueror's Haki, but rather a different use of it. Like how you can sense emotions, intent, aura, or strength with observation Haki. Or how regular Conqueror's Haki can be used to incapacitate people or to tame beasts. However, I can see how you can think otherwise since Kaido said only a select few can use
Exactly, yeah,
infusion,
that's the
which would
only-
make sense if it was an advanced form of it. Either way, this is an ability separate from infusion. It would either allow the user to generate and manipulate Conqueror's Haki lightning or completely nullify attacks, including Devil Fruits. The first
True.
theory comes from Pirate Warriors 4. Before you dismiss it because games are technically non-canon, remember that it showed Odin using Conqueror's Haki on his blades months
Did it also
before Chapter
show,
1010 and
didn't it also
predicted
show
some of
Shanks?
Kaido's abilities. Even the cover of the game shows Luffy about to use a Conqueror's Haki-infused punch,
Oh!
lightning generation or
Chill.
manipulation. Anyway,
I haven't
in the
played this game
game,
yet, to be honest with you.
Shanks' moveset primarily has
There we
him
go.
generating and manipulating Conqueror's Haki lightning. He is able to send bursts like the one above.
Also, cut off again. Also, I think when you get to it, like I feel like advanced Conquerors as well, another application is being able to control something in nature. I know I talked about it in one of my previous videos, but it almost makes too much sense. Being able to control something in nature, conquering nature itself, because nature is Haki is almost the essence of someone's will or everything's will in the whole One Piece verse. So I feel like everything has the potential to have Haki. So if they're able to control nature, which nature is basically everything in general, like nature is the essence of everything. Being able to control it because you have Conqueror's Haki makes you able to control something in nature. I think I said that right. I think I confused myself halfway through it, but we move. Okay, that was good.
Conqueror's Haki lightning
I'm talking
bolts
too much,
strike
bro.
down on multiple areas on the battlefield, and is able to coat his sword in Conqueror's Haki. This doesn't seem like something Luffy would use, however. One use of it that I think would be cool and fitting of Luffy would be concentrating it into a single blast beam and firing it through punches. I guess just regular palms would work, but punches are more fitting of Luffy.
Yo, okay. Remember the first introduction to Jet Pistol? Like he lined up Bluno and just imagine, okay, right? All right, just travel down his head cannon trail with me, right? Luffy comes back from being knocked off the mountain, right? Kaido already knows that he can use advanced Conquerors or Conqueror's Haki with his armament Haki, right? Imagine he lines, I mean, obviously he can't speed blitz Kaido because Kaido's pretty fast himself, but imagine he lines up, right? He doesn't use Conqueror's Haki right away. And at the point of impact, he just nails him with a huge jet pistol, Conqueror's infused shot to the gut. And now it's going to wake Kaido up. He's going to be like, yo, I don't know what you did in the last like 2 chapters, 3 chapters, 4 chapters, 10 chapters, however long it's going to take before Luffy gets back. But that felt a little different, you know what I mean? But that's just my
Imagine
headcanon,
a
just like
black,
wanting him to do
red
it.
Kamehameha with lightning shooting out of it coming from lightning but punches are more fitting of Luffy. Imagine a black, red Kamehameha with lightning shooting out of it
Super
coming
Saiyan
from
4 Goku?
Luffy's punches. Of course this would require a lot of focus or Haki so Luffy doesn't go around spamming it and One Piece becomes
Exactly,
DBZ.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe Luffy could
But-
use
hey,
it
hey,
similar
hey,
to his
hey.
Thor elephant.
Hey. I keep cutting this video off, but I love it. Every time he talks, it makes my headcanon go crazy. Last chapter, we saw Mazer Cannon was a combination of Prometheus, Hera, and Napoleon, and he shot it through ulti. Big Mom shot through ulti. So imagine now, bro. We're getting to the point where like these attacks are becoming not planetary, but island-based strong, like not island-based, but like island size in power and strength. Ocean sovereignty, or I think it's ocean sovereignty with Big Mom and Kaido when Zoro blocked it. Full Gora when she destroys the side of Onigashima, Big Mom. We haven't seen Kaido do anything other than the Bora Blood to that extent. Thunderbolt was more of a clubbing attack or a direct attack. So I don't know. It's getting there, man. It's getting to the point where like these beams, like special beam cannon type things, are coming to One Piece. Kamehameha is right there. And when that happens, I'm not trying to hear nothing about Luffy versus Naruto and Luffy versus Goku. Like, nah, bro. Luffy's his own person, bro. We move, though. We move.
Or maybe it is advanced Conqueror's Haki? This
All right,
lightning
I gotta
would
keep going back because I keep like cutting this man off. All right.
Of course this would require a lot of focus or Haki so Luffy doesn't go around spamming it and One Piece becomes DBZ.
Exactly.
Maybe Luffy could use it similar to his Thor elephant gun. Or maybe it is advanced Conqueror's Haki? This lightning would obviously have to be stronger than regular
That would be
lightning.
crazy.
The power would probably be dependent on the user's will. The anime isn't technically canon, but they did show Roger using Conqueror's Haki right before his clash with Whitebeard in episode 967 and
So, I'm gonna keep cutting them off because this is my reaction. So I'm reacting to the video and everything they say, I react. So he said elephant gun, right? Let's repeat this one.
is advanced Conqueror's Haki? This lightning would obviously have to be stronger than regular lightning. The power would probably be dependent on the user's will.
So Conqueror's Haki is the embodiment of the user's spirit, right? So like we saw Zoro, Ashura. Ashura was the first time, not the first time, but Dead Man's Game when he used it on Kaido was the first confirmation that Zoro has Conqueror's Haki, and Ashura is basically the embodiment of his spirit or his essence of his person. But that's what we're going with so far until Oda explains more. So imagine Luffy being able to use something on the likes of Red Hawk, but he's embodying Ace's will combined with Conqueror's Haki. So basically, instead of just his hand catching on fire, you literally see a phoenix, Conqueror's Haki infused phoenix hitting Kaido. But wait a minute, wait a minute. Didn't Ace punch the dragon in the face? Like punch the I forgot the specifics, but Ace punched the dragon, and when Momo and Yamato went to the storeroom, they saw the dragon. He's like, "Oh, Ace did this, that, and the third." So what if, to draw parallels, Luffy comes back? Instead of Red Hawk, you get like a Red Phoenix, so it's like Conqueror Haki, Red Hawk infused, and hits Kaido in the face, almost reminiscent of Red Rock, but a little bit different. Okay, my headcanon needs to chill. Let's just finish this video.
Technically canon, but they did show Roger using Conqueror's Haki right before his clash with Whitebeard in episode 967, and let's not even get into over the top. The anime staff definitely knows more than we do.
Yo, the anime
and they showed Odin
awesome
coating his blades
right now,
in
bro.
Ryuo plus Conqueror's Haki back in episode 954. But anyway, they showed Roger using this form of Conqueror's Haki. I haven't seen anyone point out that Kamusari is a black Haki lightning slash, just like what Shanks uses in Pirate Warriors 4. Conqueror's Haki in Burning Blood negates all attacks, including Devil Fruit attacks.
I can't wait for this to be animated.
At least using Conqueror's Haki to defend against projectiles is very normal and might be possible with regular Conqueror's Haki. We have seen Shanks destroy Whitebeard's ship without even trying, so it's logical to assume that destroying projectiles like bullets before they even hit the user should be possible if their Conqueror's Haki is strong enough.
Yeah.
In fact, this is exactly what Big Mom does after Mother Carmel's picture is destroyed. However, it may not be able to be used against tangible projectiles only. We know that Asura is a manifestation of Zoro's spirit. Haki and spirit are very closely related, so it's not crazy to assume that Asura is a manifestation of Zoro's conquering spirit. This is even supported by the fact that Kaido didn't notice that Zoro had Conqueror's Haki until Zoro used Asura, despite him attacking Kaido multiple times beforehand, even cutting Kaido one of those times. We also never see Black Lightning when Zoro uses Dead Man's Game, so it's unlikely that he used Conqueror's Haki infusion. In chapter 417, Zoro turns Kaku's Rankyaku into mist. This is pretty big evidence that it could exist. There is also a possibility that this ability can even extend.
So being able to basically disperse energy with your will. So not, oh wait, I think that's almost like spot on, like being able to disperse energy with your willpower. So if you don't want something to hit you, it won't hit you, and you disperse anything that's about to hit you, or any projectiles or any attack in general if you get to a certain level. But if it's matched on levels, obviously that's when the clashes happen. So like when Big Mom and Kaido clash, when Odin and when Whitebeard and Roger clash, when Luffy and Kaido clash. So if it's hit with equal force, they collide. They can't collide. But if it's overwhelming, then it basically diminishes or disperses the other person. Okay, I like that idea.
To devil fruits and Haki like in Burning Blood. I was hesitant at first because it would be really broken, and that's kind of Blackbeard's whole thing, but that all other forms of advanced Haki are pretty broken, and this ability would be very rare. Besides, Blackbeard can only take away devil fruit abilities if he is touching them. Conqueror's Haki being able to nullify devil fruits would also match up with Law saying that Big Mom and Kaido's Haki is too strong to use his Hack's abilities on. Although, Hack's abilities not working on strong Haki users most likely applies to strong Haki in general, since it would be pretty broken if it only works users of
that made too much sense.
Hack's strong. Big Mom also match up with Law saying that Big Mom and Kaido's Haki is too strong to use, kind of Blackbeard's whole thing, but that all other forms of advanced Haki are pretty broken and this ability would be very rare. Besides, Blackbeard can only take away Devil Fruit abilities if he is touching them. Conqueror's Haki being able to nullify Devil Fruits would also match up with Law saying that Big Mom and Kaido's Haki is too strong to use his Hacks abilities on.
So this is why, that's how you know we're in like the end game of One Piece. Because at one point it was just like, think about Skypiea. Skypiea was like years ago, but I'm saying the powering on Skypiea, like Zoro was still top tier. He was on par with basically Luffy because they fought in when did they fight? It was pre-Alabasta with Baroque Works. I can't remember. But when you think about Luffy and Zoro right there, right? But Luffy always had a devil fruit, right? Now think about Conqueror's Haki now being able to negate devil fruits, right? Then think about Eneru against Zoro, basically one-shotting Zoro because Zoro couldn't really do much because he didn't have Haki at the time. He had Breath of All Things in Alabasta, but I guess that wasn't correlating together with Skypiea's arc. But when you think about the end game in One Piece, right? Haki is going to be the big thing. So Wano being placed right here, I think Wano is the starting line of the end of One Piece, and the fact that Ryuo Haki flowing is a staple of Wano makes it all have sense. Make it all make sense. And if you're gonna sit here and tell me that all the Straw Hats don't either bloom Haki in some way, shape, or form by the end of Wano, I'll be like, bro, they better get on it because if they don't got it, shit's gonna hit the fan real soon. So hopefully maybe they get it by the end of this arc, but maybe they might get it by Elbath. Who knows?
Although, Hack's abilities not working on strong Haki users most likely applies to strong Haki in general, since it would be pretty broken if it only works users of this super rare version of it.
Okay, I keep cutting this man off, but I love every time you talk, my headcanon is like, yo, you forgot this point. You forgot this. But that makes more sense too, because if it's only Conqueror's Haki, that means only people with Conqueror's Haki can negate Devil Fruits, and then it's like only a minute few, which actually is better because like I don't want it to be like an ability anyone can abuse, but I don't think it's just Conqueror's Haki. I think if you have powerful enough armament Haki or powerful enough observation Haki, it almost can't. Actually, no, that wouldn't make much sense. Maybe it is just a Conqueror's Haki ability. I don't know. Maybe it has to be in that realm. Maybe if your Haki's just strong enough in general, like, or your willpower is strong enough in general, you can. Well, Haki and willpower are almost the same thing. Well, no, willpower. That's Conqueror's Haki. Damn, my headcanon is like, bro, relax, take a deep breath, slow down. But no, I think if you have strong enough Haki, whether it be armament or observation, you can probably, to an extent, negate Devil Fruits or not be affected by Devil Fruits or certain Devil Fruits, like Laws. Because if Eneru, like I say, if you have strong enough armament Haki and Eneru hits you with his lightning, you can probably like negate it. Like, okay, I'm not really gonna be affected by it, but you have to have pretty strong armament for that to happen. So I guess having strong Haki can help you negate certain Devil Fruits, like Law's Api no Mi or Eneru's Rumble. But that's not confirmed. That's just headcanon.
Conqueror's Haki. Just thought it was worth mentioning. Also, there are a few limitations that it would have to. It would only work in short bursts like regular Conqueror's Haki waves. It would probably take a lot of Haki. It would only work on non-projectile attacks or Haki-imbued projectiles if the opponent's Haki is weaker than the user. This could lead to some interesting fights with Blackbeard and Luffy taking away each other's Devil Fruit abilities, but Blackbeard probably be able to use it more often, and
Blackbeard is strong though, don't forget.
Akainu's defining ability or trait seems to be his Devil Fruit, and I feel like his magma would be hot enough to burn through Luffy's Haki.
True.
Seeing Luffy nullify Akainu's Devil Fruit and Akainu practically rendering Luffy's Haki useless would be a fun parallel to see. However, nullification would be rather pointless if Luffy, or presumably a lot of top tier, which we will be fighting from now on, can just use Ryuo or Conqueror's Haki. I can see either one happening. They both have their valid reasons why they could be advanced, a new form of Conqueror's Haki, and valid reasons why they can't be. Maybe they both are forms of Conqueror's Haki that will get implemented into the story. Yes, all of these forms and usages of Conqueror's Haki may seem broken, but like I said before, so are all other forms of Haki. These would be super rare abilities, and someone who could use all of them would be even more rare.
It's 3 seconds.
This entrepreneur brand logo was done by a top freelancer on Fiverr.
Super rare abilities, and someone who could use all of them would be even more rare.
I wasn't expecting. What just happened? Okay, I guess that was the ending of the video. But don't forget to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, because he actually dropped some good videos. Some videos are way out there, like Kaido being Zoro's dad. But for the most part, he dropped some bomb videos. But guys, that's the end of it. That's my reaction to Explaining True Power of Advanced Hacker. Explaining True Power of Advanced Conquerors Haki by Hypekage. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that video was all over the place with the head cannon just reaching and reaching and reaching. But I did enjoy it. So stay tuned for the next one. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell button, because we're going to keep dropping videos all the time. Peace.